Okay guys, so we ran into some very serious issues. Let's talk about it. So here I have a log pulled up. I did a poll so I could get some feedback, and as you can see right here, here I have my ignition timing, my boost pressure, injector duty cycle, my AFRs, and my throttle position sensor. These are the things you want to look at. So as we go through the poll, you see here I'm about 6 pounds of boost, 19 for my ignition timing, and 14 for my AFR at 100% throttle. I should never be anywhere between 13 and 14 or anything above that. As you see, AFRs just start leaning out a little bit throughout the map. We got to a point where it was right here at 18.4, 10 pounds of boost, 18 degrees of timing, right? And when we go up to 20 pounds of boost, right here, you see I'm in the 13s at 14 degrees of timing. 22, I'm at 14. 15.3 at 21 pounds. So that right there is enough to blow my motor. So there's a lot of stuff wrong with the tune, and this isn't me like bashing on my tuner or anything. Like, we didn't technically finish the tune, but obviously there's a lot of stuff wrong with the tune, and I don't really want to drive this car until it's tuned properly. Now I'm gonna talk to my tuner and see if we can work things out, or if I'm gonna end up having to go to another tuner. But basically my tune right now is locked, so I can't make adjustments to it, and the person that I wanted to have log in and make those adjustments can't do so. He'd have to start from scratch, and obviously we don't want to do that, because starting from scratch is basically starting all over again. So we're gonna see what I can work out, but if I don't get this tune fixed ASAP, this motor's gonna blow. I'm already like on top of, like, I'm gonna go do an oil change and, you know, make sure there's nothing in the oil pan, because I mean, I don't hear any knocking, but I was told that this can already have caused knock. So I just want to, you know, do a through and through on the motor and make sure everything's good. Fill it with fresh fluids, fresh oil filter, all that kind of stuff. Also, I found out I'm running the wrong kind of oil catch can setup. I had the MAC valve, or the 3-port solenoid, ran incorrectly, so I gotta look into those things as well. I'll explain more in a little bit. All right guys, so it's been a little bit since the last clip, so I want to talk about what's been going on real quick. So right now the car is not safe to drive at all. If you saw those last logs and you know a little bit about tuning, you would understand why. Those AFRs, the timing, and the fueling is all incorrect. So this tuner that I've been going to, you guys know who it is. I'm not gonna say it just because, respectfully, I have no problem with the person I went to, but it's the company as a whole. They are refusing to unlock my ECU so that I can view the fueling and see what's going on with that, as well as they won't give me my money back for any of the tuning. So I'm kind of in a situation where it's just like, I don't want to represent them anymore, and I'm just gonna move forward and start all over. So I have a new tuner. I'm gonna be flying him out here, and he is going to be going over everything on the car with me. We're gonna discuss everything that's been done, we are going to fix anything that needs to be fixed, make any adjustments that need to be adjusted, and he's going to input everything that I tell him, all the way from compression ratio to pistons to what fuel injectors I'm running to what turbo I'm running. Every single special detail will go into the tuning process of this, just so everything is correct and we have a safe, fun, and fast tune, because I know we can make a lot of power with the setup that we're running right now. Let me flip this camera around real quick. One of the issues we had that wasn't tuning related was our catch can setup. So the way that I have this set up right now is from the intake manifold to the outside, and from the crankcase ventilation to the inside of the oil catch can. We need to have this vent to atmosphere. So I bought a different catch can, which I have right here, which is a vent to atmosphere catch can, which will prevent the smoke coming out of the exhaust, because I believe it was ventilated incorrectly. So that's that. Next thing is, I was told I needed a new fuel pump by my previous tuner, so I have it on standby. But I know 110% that this, I'll say 99.99%, this fuel pump is good and is capable for the power that we're trying to make. But I do have the DW 400 right here if we need it to toss in. So those are the mods I'm gonna do. But right now I am more focused on seeing what is in the oil pan right now, because after that log, I am scared that something very bad is wrong with my motor. There's no noises, no knocking, no ticking, nothing that makes it sound unsafe to drive, but the logs say differently. So I definitely want to drain the oil, do a fresh oil change, make sure there's nothing in the oil. Here I have some Valvoline 10W30, full synthetic, advanced, Fram titanium. Don't hate on Fram, because Fram is actually really durable and really good. They're starting to get better, but we're gonna go ahead and do an oil change on the car real quick. Also, as you guys may notice, I have no more banner here. This is a fresh windshield. So I was on I-4 and some trucks were kicking up some rocks, cracked my windshield, got it replaced by insurance for free. So new windshield, and I have a Boost Bunny banner that's gonna get made for the top of that.
All right, so crack this loose. Microfiber ready to go. As you can see, I'm close to scraping through my oil filter too. So it's a good thing I'm doing a change. Okay, so far I'm not seeing any metallics. All right, so we took the filter off. We didn't find anything else shiny or scary. Filter housing looks good, still dripping a little bit of oil. We're gonna take some of this oil, put it on the new filter gasket. Okay, we're gonna put that on there. Sorry if my video skills right now are not the best. Here we go. All right, that's in. I gotta tighten that bolt, fill it with oil, and we're good.
All right, so we're gonna be working on the spark plugs. Here I have, I believe these are 2-step Colder NGKs. 2667s. Johnny told me to gap these to 0.015. Okay, so basically what you do is you pry up on these, pull back on those, and then you use this as like a squeeze to pull back. I got all those off. As you see, I have the 10 mil bolts out from right here. Pop it out, boom, and then you have your spark plug down in there. You got to get a special spark plug socket to take out. I have my coil packs numbered, so I'm just gonna pop them out and put them in order. Make sure you do not mess up the order. 4. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the spark plug socket, take these out, and then we'll put the new ones in. All right, first spark plug out. I've used these spark plugs since my first motor, so I've never swapped them out, which I probably should have. But as you can see, it still has that 0.023 gap. Smells like ethanol. You can see there's a little oil that passed the top, but yeah, these are garbage. New spark plug with the 0.02 gap. Put it in, hand thread first till it's tight, and then just snug it up with the ratchet. You don't want to over tighten these. Second spark plug comes out to be 0.032, which is weird because I had these gapped, but okay. Next up on the list, we have the oil catch can that's going to go into atmosphere. I decided, took the bumper off. We are going to mount it right about there so we can drain, and then we'll have some space to run the lines. It's going to be a little bit tight, you know, but we're going to run the out into the valve cover and the in onto the other side of the valve cover. And then I rerouted my blow-off valve over here on the intake manifold, and I'm going to run a new brake booster vacuum port all the way over here, and then just get rid of that whole thing right there. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, whoa, that's out of focus. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have the oil catch can mounted up, and the drain is usable. It's a little loose in there, so I might add some zip ties for rigidity, probably through that hole and around it. Now I just got to go to the store and buy some hose and then route it up through here. One going there, the other going there. And the I gotta figure out which drain in my battery because I'm still having battery issues. I just got my battery back actually, so I can finally test it. I might have my buddy Ryan come over and we're gonna finish up working on the Genesis, and then that'll be it for today's video as soon as we get all that together. And then the next video, I'm hoping that we can tune it. So let's go see if we can finish this up real quick. Okay, so we got the fuel basket out. This is the new DW400 compared to the tiny little 300. But I don't know if this is gonna fit, but we're gonna make it fit. Okay, I don't know how we managed to fit the 400 in here. It barely fits. The sock's on the ground, squishing the Venturi. But it's together, everything's clamped, everything's wired, ready to go back into the car. Now we gotta do the relay. Okay, so got the Genesis finished up. The wiring's a little messy for right now, but we're just testing it to see if it's gonna prime. But I'm gonna put the key on and turn. That is not the right key. Damn. That shit sounded fucking heavy. Big ass 400 pump. Hell yeah. Okay, so underneath the car, this is a new one, but that O-ring on the fuel filter cracked and was squirting fuel all underneath the car. So I got a new O-ring, and I'm gonna put this back on and we're gonna prime it again and see
if it leaks.
All right, so we're gonna do a test, check for leaks. Key. Okay, you heard it prime. Let's go underneath and
check and see. Not a single drop.
All right, and last but not least, you can see that is our battery voltage. We are pulling fuses, checking for the parasitic draw right now. So I'm pulling out every single fuse one at a time to see if the voltage drops over on that end. So far, I've gone down the whole first row, haven't found anything. I did ground the battery a lot better, and I'm gonna add 3 more ground straps to it. And I disconnected the subwoofer. So I'll also plug in the subwoofer and amp and see if that is what pulls more voltage. So yeah, I'll update you guys when I find something. Okay, so I went through every single fuse here next to the steering wheel and had no power drops or like fluctuation in power. I even switched on and off this switch, got nothing. So our issue does not lie in this fuse box, but it could also be the fuse box up in the front. Over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and check here now. Okay, I found something here. So this clearly goes straight into, I'm not even sure what this goes to. I thought it was the MAC valve. Is it the MAC valve? It is the MAC valve. So this goes to the MAC valve right there. As you can see, also goes to fuel pump because I have it into a splice, and this just uses the 5 amp. So I'm gonna pull that 5 amp out, but if you see on my voltage meter, I don't know if you can get a clear picture, 12.55 volts. If I plug it in and we come back over, .54, and then we unplug it again and then go over there again, 12.55. So as you see, like I said, it goes to the fuel pump. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this 5 amp fuse out now, plug it back in and see if we have the same issue. And if it doesn't, then I'm gonna pull out the 20 amp, which is for the fuel pump, and then check the issue. Okay guys, so after checking all the different fuse boxes, we only found that one fuse that was giving a voltage spike or drop, and that was going to the fuel pump and the 3-port MAC valve. Luckily, the .01 drop isn't anything too crazy, but I am going to order a battery kill switch for the car, so every time that I'm finished with the car, I'm just gonna, hit the kill switch so that it's not draining any of the battery. And yeah, I mean, we're ready to go tune. I'm confirmed for Friday, which is going to be today's Tuesday, so 3 days from now. And yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna be street tuning. Johnny is going to be tuning it remotely. I'll be driving, and I'm very excited. All right guys, so that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below what you wanna see next, and have a good one. Bye.